The Isles of Yore is an upcoming dinosaur game that I cover a lot on this channel. However, the updates are thin and few because, of course, it's made by one developer, so we don't actually talk about this game that much, but when there are some new updates, it's obviously a great day. That being said, we have a whole bunch of brand new news for the Isles of Yore. The timestamps for everything are on the screen now, everything that's happened since my last update video. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get straight into this video. Firstly, of course, we have the dinosaur news. Now, I do want to say, I believe there is a brand new Coelophysis skin, which has like a more brown hue or tint to it. This is seen in one of the images that was showcased of the map. You can only see the neck of this dinosaur. You can see some brown dots on it, which is a skin that we haven't really seen before, which I think is very nice. So there we go. There's a brand new skin in the game. But the other news that I have for the dinosaur news is stuff that were actually bugs and bloopers, and that they're showing us through there, and that's the only way we've seen them. Firstly, we actually have a glimpse of the running animation for Coelophysis. Now, this is a very brief glimpse. However, you can see a very fluid and smooth running animation. I like the way the dinosaur essentially bends forward here and leans into that sprint. However, the one thing I don't like is how stiff the tail is and the neck is of this dinosaur when it's running. Kind of just stays in one very still position. We also get a very bugged out jump animation, which showcases the pose that the jump is going to be in when it jumps. Of course, this is a pretty standard jumping pose, so there's no fault for this one here, and I have nothing really that I can base it off, because there is no complete jumping animation. We don't have a start, don't have an end, we don't actually have it in the air, we just have the running and then what the actual jump pose looks like, but it looks okay. Speaking of bugs, we get a very bugged out T-Rex model, which I think is quite funny. However, I think it's a T-Rex. I'm not too sure, because if you look at the snout of this extremely bugged Rex, that is a very long snout. Now, it could be a very tall juvenile Rex that's currently growing and its snout hasn't thickened out yet, or it could be a long snouted version of a Rex relative like Quinzalsaurus or something like that. It could be that, which I think would be pretty neat if that was the case. However, it's more likely just either a Rex that's obviously broken or a subadult Rex that is obviously broken. But I thought it was quite funny to showcase anyways, because we all love speculation, don't we? At the end of the day, this is most likely a Rexy. So, we have a bunch of brand new images for the map. We have a bunch of brand new news for the map, because that seems to be the priority at the moment for the developer, getting that map completed. Now, the map for the Isles of Yore is absolutely massive. It is a really big map on the Isles of Yore, and I really think it is very nice. However, we have some very fresh images, and I'm just going to dive right into them. Firstly, screenshot 1. This showcases a Coelophysis in a field. The sun is setting in this image, which I think looks very nice. I love how the sky goes through all the different hues and shades. As it sets, you've got the purples at the bottom, blues at the top, and in the middle, just lots of yellow, which is very nice. I also like the fact that the whole sky changes to that yellow hue as the sun is setting, kind of like sunsets in real life. Maybe it could go pinky and purple as the sun sets as well, because that would be amazing. I also like the shadow that the sun casts on the open field. Anywhere that's below the sun's level is in a shadow, and it looks so nice. I really like it. Fantastic work with that sunset. Secondly, we have image 2, which showcases a Coelophysis pair in a field. This is the same image where the brown skin is from. However, we have a bit more to showcase here. Obviously, you've got the field, then you've got what look like spruce trees in the background, and then behind that you have an absolutely massive mountain range, which is something that I cannot wait to explore and walk up and everything like that, because it looks so nice. And it's going to be one of those parts of the map that you will always see, because it's going to be absolutely massive. That being said, the trees look very nice here. I'm very happy with how the trees and overall the plant life in this game has progressed. The grass no longer looks sparse, no longer looks like you've just spread grass out everywhere, because there's actually stuff here, and it looks very nice. And also, look at that skybox. That skybox looks so realistic. I love it. It's like someone's just pointed a camera up at the sky, and that's that. is so nice. Screenshot 3 now showcases a Coelophysis in a redwood forest. Now this actually feels a little bit spooky, and I love that spookiness. I think it's so nice. I also love the level of detail on the tree logs. It's so amazing how much detail's gone into them. I don't know where these trees are from, but they look very, very nice. My issue, however, is there is no depth to the terrain on the ground. There's no like bumps or grooves or anything like that in the ground that kind of make it stand out a little bit. It's just a flat ground with some grass or ferns, and then ferns put on top of the grass from what it looks like. However, I feel like it looks pretty neat nevertheless. However, I feel like it should have some more variability as well. The Coelophysis also looks absolutely tiny. It's a lot smaller than the fern, which is quite funny. And finally, screenshot 4 and 5. Two very, very similar screenshots. However, I'm just going to cover them here. Very much like the first one, you've got the yellow skies, the sun setting, and all that jazz. However, you can see a big lake below the Coelophysis, which I'm pretty sure is the swamp. However, there are some actual small islands there as well, which look very, very nice too. Let me know your thoughts about the map in the comments down below. I'd love to know what you think, because I think that it looks a lot better than it did previously, and I love the progress the dev has made with this map. Of course, that marks the end with the brand new The Isles of Yore news. However, if you want to stay tuned for more stuff like this, feel free to like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and of course, subscribe to the channel for more dinosaur game news and updates that you all will be kept in the loop with. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.